Okay, we are preparing for an immediate denture impression. We've got our 3 palatal screws. We used the Salvin tinting screws there. We've done our extractions. We took out about 12 teeth. Our alveoplasty. I went ahead and removed the frenum, labial frenum up here. And so we took all our pre-scans, our jaw relation scans, and I'm going to use these screws to relate my impression back to the pre-design. All right, so I'm going to use Exafast injection here. I've got my tray. This is our Wagner tray that we've made, or we've molded, trimmed. We have pressure relief holes in the anterior and posterior there. Now this is a fast setting material, so you have to be intentional and fast. And the Wagner trays are adapted closely to the tissue, so it doesn't have to be that thick. And then after I do this, I'm gonna put a little bit directly on the screws. And I don't push this down really hard, just gently seat it. And just let this start to set. You know, my team's been singing all morning, but now that we're recording, everybody's quiet. Okay, open. All right, hold that in place. So typically, whether it's during this type of impression or any impression, usually what I'll do is I'll do my border molding, and then I'll have my assistant hold it in place while I put on a fresh pair of gloves. I just don't like removing it and having impression materials to deal with. Nice, I like how you move the camera to watch my gloves going on. Appreciate that. See how good they look? Black gloves make great film.
Thank you.
Alright, that's about set. Alright, so here we go. We'll remove this. So you can see we've got, go ahead and move down to this area. Perfect.
There's a 12
Just
light
touch
on
right
the
there.
counter.
Perfect. Alright, so here, see a rongeur. So here the material flowed up into the wound. I'm just going to remove that because no need to scan that. Here it flowed in there. Alright, 12 blade.
12 blades on the counter.
Alright. Alright, so we're going to just trim off some excess here. Alright, so here's the fovea here. Say ah. Alright.
Ah.
Perfect. So I'm going to come from here. All right. All right, let's see. So here, to scan these screws, like this one, it flowed underneath the edge a little bit, so I'm just trimming it back a little. And that should scan great, but it's a very nice impression of these screws. All right, so we've got a great border. Here, what I do is I just trim that so the designer can see where I want the posterior of the denture to be. And then he's going to be able to take these screws and line up to the pre-surgical. And we'll do something similar on the lower, but just wanted to make this video to show you. And I have a complete video of the process, but this will just be this one spot. And now we're going to scan it. If you want to come on over, just don't get the patient's name there, okay? All right. We're using the Prime scan here. I know there are a lot of scanners that could get this job done. No problem. If you can reach that mouse, could you turn the music down a little bit? All right, so I'm gonna angle like this to get the. I don't have to get the all the way around this impression, but I want the intaglio surface, the tissue surface, and I want a good distance around the borders. All right, so let's see. It looks like something we could make a denture on. Now I'm going to flip this over to evaluate the screws. That's a very nice impression of those screws. That will align well, no problem. All right, so with this process, we're able to maintain the correct position of the teeth relative to the patient's face, get all the occlusal planes correct. The midline should be right on. And there you go. Thank you.